Question number 3. Equivalent measures are shown in the table below. And there's a table right there. It says Miriam wants to put trim around her bulletin board. Miriam measured the bulletin board and found she needs 78 inches of trim. The trim she wants to buy is sold by the foot. Based on the information in the table, how many feet of trim should Miriam buy? So, this is what I need to answer. I need to figure out how many feet of trim she needs to buy. So my answer is going to be in feet. I'm going to look at my answer choices. All my answer choices are in feet. So it looks like I'm going to have to convert 78 inches into feet. So 78 inches equals blank feet. If I look on my math chart, and I even have it right here, it says that 12 inches equals 1 foot. And that's telling me that feet is a big and inches is a small. So small to big is a divide the pig. So I need to do a division problem. How many times is 12 going to 78? 78 divided by 12. And I'll go through my, my facts a little bit. And the closest one I come up with is 6. Because 6 times 12 is 72. Okay, and when I subtract, I get 6. And that's really going to be my inches that I have left. Or we can go ahead, put a decimal right there, put a 0 right there, and bring down the 0. I'm going to have a decimal in my answer. Bring down my 0. And 12 goes into 60 5 times. 12 times 5 is 60, and that gets us to 0. So you can see how I got my answer right there. Or I could just look at this right here with 6 inches. And I know 6 inches is half of a foot. So my answer is 6 5/10 inches, or 6 5/10 feet, or 6.5 foot. And B is the correct answer choice for that. Okay, question number 4. Which of the following is the closest to the mass of 12 kilograms? And I have a bowling ball, a car, a flower, and a quarter. And one of our examples we had of what 1 kilogram is the cantaloupe. And I know a quarter is going to be lighter than a cantaloupe, so I can eliminate that one. And a flower is going to be lighter than a cantaloupe. Another example we had is probably a dictionary or a larger textbook would be a kilogram. And so 12 of them, I know 12 of them, 12 dictionaries would be pretty heavy. But if I got a friend together and had them in a box, I could probably pick up, a 12 dictionaries. But I know I could not pick up a car. I know if I got all my friends together, we probably wouldn't be able to pick up a car. So our 12 kilograms is going to be the bowling ball. The car is just too heavy. The car's probably closer to 100 kilograms. Let's go ahead and look at problem number 5. Okay, problem number 5. A painter mixes 1.5 gallons of white paint, 8 ounces of red paint, and 2 pints of yellow paint. How many pints of paint did the painter mix? So we need to go ahead and box in what we're trying to find out, and we're trying to figure out how many pints of paint the painter mixed. So I have 1.5 gallons, 8 ounces, and 2 pints. So the 2 pints is already there. I already know I don't have to convert my 2 pints. I need to convert my 8 ounces, and I need to convert my 1.5 gallons. Gallon and a half. So I'm probably going to start with my 1.5 gallons. I'll go ahead and draw my big G. There's 4 quarts in a gallon, and there's 2 pints. 2 pints. So it looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in 1 gallon. So that's going to be 8. And in 1/2 gallon, I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4. I already have my 2 pints right here. The only thing I need to figure out is 8 ounces. And if I go, I'll just go ahead and make my pint a little bit larger, and I have 2 cups and 8 ounces. So it looks like 8 ounces is going to be half of a pint right there. So that's 5/10 of a pint. So I'm going to put 5/10 right there. And I already have my 2. All I need to do is add everything up now. So that's 8, 4, my 2, and my 5/10 is going to be over here in the tenths place. So when I add that up, it's 5/10. And then 8 and 2 is 10, plus another 4 is 14. So it's 14 and 5/10 pints. This is answer choice B. Question number 6 says, Mr. Johnson took his class outside to measure the playground. The playground is shaped like a rectangle, as shown below. Which formula could the class use to find the area of the playground? And this right here is actually a perimeter of a square, is 4 times the sides. This one right here is also a perimeter of a rectangle. And this one right here is actually only going to tell us what half of the perimeter of a rectangle is, so that's not right. Our answer is F, area equals length times width.